Hi y'all, my name is Bobby Payton, and so lots of questions, lots of messages, so I'm hoping that this answers them all, okay? I'm trying to catch up with my DMs and everything. Y'all have a million things going on in between activism. I apologize that information is confusing, so I wrote something up while I was in a meeting, and hopefully it answers everything. There comes a point in every battle that you might have to keep quiet. Anyone with some sense of attorneys, when attorneys are involved, knows that. Wish I could say more, but I cannot. I'm helping who I'm helping, and I'm loyal to them. Now, for those tuning in, welcome to small town America, where entitlement, privilege, and money buy you whatever you want, except me. It blows my mind that those with so much would want to take from someone with so little. My work and who I am speaks for itself, okay? So does my character, so I haven't felt like I had anything I needed to defend. To those upset by the slander against me, again, this is activism, and who I am remains unchanged. Mr. Simmons asked me for help. He had asked for help from his community, and no one from what he considered his own community came, and it hurt him very much. It was in fact his neighbors at the Brewster Point subdivision, which, besides being neighbors, have nothing to do with the whole Mr. Simmons thing, who had been trying to get him help well before I was even contacted. A classmate of mine reached out and asked me to see how I would help him. I went to him to ask him what he needed, how I could help. And he asked me to help him tell the world what was happening to him and get him answers. I did just that. Just within the drive to him, many began to send me a lot of information because I didn't know. But from that point, I was like, this is very odd. And so I asked him to fill in whatever questions I had, and we did some research. Much of that information also included past real estate actions of some of the characters involved in our community, along with tactics and patterns. Everyone who messaged me also asked me to be careful, and they warned me about the lengths that people would go to get what they want and to protect themselves, and they told me to protect myself. Thank you to everyone that prepared me for what came and their tactics and what's happening. I love how their truth always leaves a few key facts being left out. It's my job to be an activist, activate the people to help. Mr. Simmons asked me to tell the world what was happening to him, and it was a national conversation that needed to be had and get answers. I did that, but everybody else needed to give the answers, and so we just wanted the truth to come out, whatever it was. But as I promised you, those of you in my DMs, I did. I'm unapologetically on the brave Mr. Simmons side because I know what he's lived through and endured. But now I would like all of you to be brave too and tell about what happened to you. When good people stay silent, when bad happens, you allow bad people to feel like they can do whatever they want. You can message me, ask me to black out your name. I'll share it if you want me to. Obviously, I don't mind taking the lead charge on stopping what's wrong, okay? It's your choice. But to those crying who know they did wrong, again, as I was taught, if you did nothing wrong, you would have nothing to defend. Now, many times I've tousled this world in the classroom. Many times I have had to reframe it, but here it fits. The character playing innocent is a bully. He bullied Mr. Simmons, and now it seems like the whole town. And when he couldn't bully Mr. Simmons anymore because we said no and we got help, he came at me. So then when they say no good deed goes unpunished, well, in activism, we accept that. But what I won't accept is calling the bully an innocent man. On the race community problem end of this, welcome all to small town America. Mr. Simmons called out for help in what he felt was his own community, and no one helped. Now, because I moved here when I was 13 and I'm Black and Sicilian, I'm often seen as the white outsider when I don't follow the consensus of a loud talking Black majority, okay? When I do follow the consensus of the loud Black majority, I am called Black and I'm accepted. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what feels right. And so when I do that, and when I go against them, I get attacked. But I ignore it because my focus is the focus, and I keep doing more of what I need to do to help my community. And definitely more than I see the clout chasers doing. It's funny though, because I will help anyone who needs help, but many times those who need it are Black. Now, regardless of what color they are, or who they are, or what age they are, I hope when somebody who needs help calls, everyone does as my pastor says, arise and shine. Regarding the GoFundMe, Mr. Simmons is a proud man, and I should have explained it to him multiple times and better when I asked him if he wanted me to do it. He's approved everything. That's why it takes me so long to respond or post, because I want to make sure I ask him first. Any more questions you have, post below, and I'll do my best to answer. Now going forward, I intend on using this platform to teach others how to fight. My I Work Better Alone crew wants to not be a secret anymore and wants to be called a seasoned assist. I said I work better alone to protect my sources and their platforms, which I will always do. We will meet up, strategize, and share with the world our tactics that have allowed us to help so many that you have seen and many that you have not. I will also continue to place my focus primarily on my own community. As I mentioned before, many have attacked my character and my motives, but that's fine. I know, and those closest to me know my heart. Yes, I intend to run for mayor, and no, that's not why I help. I'd happily step aside for someone else to run who will create the change that needs to happen. Also, I want to apologize to those that found the information confusing and hard to follow. That was not my intention. I'm juggling way too many things in this fight. Who am I? I'm a girl who respects her elders. One who was asked by an elder to tell the whole world what was happening to him and give him help and answers. And I did. I'm a teacher and an activist. I'm the girl who started a nonprofit who is now helping people all over the world, and I'm the girl who helped an elder start a national conversation about how developers, piece by legal piece, are stealing the American dream. That's who I am. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Good night.